search engine optimization can be a daunting task for any website creator, especially with all of the myths and misconceptions out there. In this video, I'm going to debunk the top 5 Squarespace SEO myths. So if you want to get your website ranking higher in search engine results, you're going to want to watch this one. I am not Phil Pallen, brand strategist. My name is Becca Harpain, and I'm a Squarespace SEO expert here for April Fool's Day. Phil is a dear friend of mine, and we decided to record a video for each other's YouTube channels to celebrate April Fools. Now, while that might necessarily be a joke, the content of this video is not. I am a Squarespace SEO expert, and the 5 myths I'm about to share can help make sure that your website ranks higher in results. So let's go ahead and get into the top 5 myths. The first myth is that Squarespace is bad for SEO. That is just not true. There is no website development platform that is better than another one because there are so many factors that go into the search engine ranking for your website. Can WordPress do some things better than Squarespace can? Absolutely. Does Wix do some things better than Showit? 100%. Every single website development platform has pros and cons that contribute to its search engine rank. But you, as a content creator, have a lot of control over the other factors, so Squarespace is a great platform that can get you ranking high in search engine results. Trust me, my blog is #1 for quite a few search queries, and it has been for years. Myth number 2, you should write alt tags for Google and fit as many keywords in those alt tags as possible. Do not do that. That's known as keyword stuffing, and Google considers that to be a really spammy thing to do. It's important to remember that these alt tags, also known as alternative text, are what will display for a screen reader. So if that image doesn't load and someone's using a screen reader program to understand the content of your website, they don't want a list of keywords, they want to know what it's a picture of. You need to describe the image for the people who are using your website. Now, yes, you can use a keyword or two in that description, but make sure it's an accurate description so that people using your website will understand what the image actually is. SEO myth number 3, if you launch it, Google will find it. That one's not necessarily true. Google might find it eventually, but something that you can do to make sure that Google knows your content is there is to submit your sitemap on Search Console. This is a free service provided by Google, and Squarespace writes your sitemap for you. I have a link in the description below to a Squarespace support article that will walk you through the process. When you submit your sitemap to Google, Google will be aware of all of the content that you have, and it's much more likely to list your website sooner than you ever thought possible. Myth number 4, you'll be penalized for any duplicate content. That myth is not true. To be super duper clear, I am not talking about taking content from someone else's website and putting it on your own. That's called stealing, and that is bad. Don't do that. What I'm talking about is the content that's on your website. Let's say there's a paragraph about a particular service, and you want to have that paragraph on multiple pages. That's okay. Google is not going to give you any red flags or warnings for having that content on different pages of your website. It really doesn't care. But to be totally honest, it's not a good idea if that's the only piece of content where you're optimizing for that keyword because you're competing with yourself. I'd recommend focusing every single page on your website around one keyword. So if you do have to duplicate content, make sure that it is not essential for a particular strategy for a term that you want to rank for. Make sure it's only a superlative or additional text that just really contributes to the actual content of the page, but isn't your main source of optimizing for that specific term. All right, on to SEO myth number 5. Page speed is the most important rank factor. That, my friend, is not true. I've heard a lot of people afraid of putting custom CSS on their website or any major changes to it because they think it'll slow down their site and then it won't rank for anything. Page speed is just one of many rank factors, and a lot of the other rank factors have a lot more importance in the overall algorithm. Now, the algorithm that Google uses to list websites in search results is constantly changing, and they don't give away all of their secrets. But I know for a fact that PageRank is not a significant factor in that algorithm. There are many other aspects of your website content that you can modify and change to improve your rank. I have a source listed in the description below if you want to read up a little bit more about all of the rank factors, Again, page speed is one of them, but it is not the most important. All right, that wraps it up for my top 5 Squarespace SEO myths debunked. My name is Becca Harpain, and I run InsideTheSquare.co, where I teach Squarespacers how to create and customize their websites. And I am honored to be here on Phil's channel for April Fool's Day. I hope you found this content helpful. If you did, give me a like and a comment below, and definitely subscribe to Phil's channel because he provides practical advice that will help you build your brand. Thank you again for watching this video, and most importantly, have fun with your Squarespace website. Bye for now.